Hello, my name is Anja Lagodny, and I believe turning cow's digital strategy into a core growth driver will lead to a better cow. I began my career in consumer interaction, digital marketing, and digital media at well known companies such as Nestle and Microsoft. I gained deep knowledge during this time about consumer behavior online, technology, and how to leverage digital channels. This led me into leadership roles at Mondelez International, where I co created and implemented the company's first global e commerce strategy, and to Carlsberg Group, where I established a digital center of excellence to accelerate growth and drive innovation. My most recent corporate role was as Chief Digital Officer at Japan Tobacco International. Here, I led a company wide digital transformation. The core focus of this transformation was commerce, digital marketing, and R&D. And during this time, I had the ability to gain deep insights about the Japanese market. Because one critical success factor of this transformation was a strong alignment between the Japanese headquarter, back then JT Group, and the international markets, JTI in Geneva. Additionally, at this time, I was also serving as a member of the board as JTI SA. When you think about their competition today, there are also digitally native cosmetics brands. And that would be great if they could kind of look at their playbook and switch to this community driven, influencer led consumer engagement models and to really drive, like when you look at brands like Drunken Elephant, how they have really shown how adopting this playbook is really good. When I look at cow, I see something that I feel I've seen many, many times before. And this is a digital strategy that thrives on quantity but lacks a bit of focus. So for me, I think what they could do really better is sharpen the digital strategy and, more importantly, elevate it to from a technology IT focus to a true core business driver. So when I say that, these are things like, for example, establishing a scalable global e-commerce strategy that is fit to their portfolio strength and includes also an omni-channel commerce that enables faster and broader access to global consumer. So that would be something I believe they could do a lot better. The other thing I would say is I would say they could rethink their consumer engagement model, because most companies or big companies today, they thrive on kind of personalized experiences. And when I look at Cow, I see that they are still anchored in a corporate multi-brand program that probably doesn't deliver the results. So here, I think the opportunity is to shift to frictionless purchasing, but also digital first brand experiences and not corporate experiences. And the last thing for me, when I look at, definitely, of course, look at it from digital transformation point of view, I think modernizing the supply chain and retail execution would really help them to leapfrog even further in digital. So this is really all about ensuring the right product to the right consumer efficiently across all channels. And these are the three things from a digital transformation point of view that I think they could do better, or starting with the strategy, so to speak. I think with my experience, I can definitely help Cow to strengthen their digital strategy and ensuring that this digital transformation becomes a business driver, a core business driver, or a growth driver. Um, the reason, well, I led the B2B and D2C strategy at JTI, delivering double-digit growth. I drove the e-commerce market expansion at Carlsberg, which resulted in more market share without compromising any margins. When I look at consumer engagement models, lots of examples in my career. For example, at Mondelez, we shifted from classic brand messaging online into really storytelling at scale. At Carlsberg, I introduced a new media planning frame, let me put it this way, that helped the company to move away from traditional media planning to true omnichannel engagement strategies. And then also at JTI, I introduced the digital ecosystem for consumers and customers to ensure a frictionless online experience and drive retention and customer lifetime value. On the other hand, when we look at supply chain, because that's also what I mentioned, um, a good example here is also, again, Carlsberg, where I introduced or worked very closely with supply chain and operations to introduce predictive analytics to reduce inventory waste and also gain distribution kind of efficiency. So I think I can bring that same strategic and result-driven focus to Chaos Board to help them accelerate and drive true growth, because I strongly believe that their digital transformation shouldn't be a means to an end or a how can I say an investment into the future or only. What it should be is really the foundation for the next chapter of growth, and that's really what I would be very happy to help with. So I met Oasis last year in summer, so summer 2024, to be precise. And I honestly never heard about Oasis before. So when I was approached by them, and that was in the context of a search they conducted for non-executive board directors, and that was the first time I had contact and heard of Oasis. So I have no relations with Oasis, and I am still remaining independent. From a digital point of view, of course, expanding into high growth e-commerce markets, of course, competing in premium and clinically or science backed clinical cosmetics. And the third one would be copying or driving brand engagement or consumer engagement on a completely new level. That's from a digital kind of perspective. When I look at Kao broadly, I do believe that they have a massive opportunity to expand globally. I think there's no reason that the other markets are not growing as fast, and that's probably where the mix of the right brand story, the right supply chain, the right digital strategy will actually help them to expand and build that foundation for next competitive growth, because I do believe that they have the ability.